lobby of the Hilton Union Square San Francisco Hotel. Sadly, we are bidding this hotel adieu as we make our way into Napa Valley today, so a little bit of bittersweet emotions. Definitely could have spent some more time in San Francisco, but Craig is on his way right now to go pick up the rental car, so I am just patiently hanging out here with our luggage and drinking some coffee. So while I was getting ready this morning, he went to pick up some local coffee so that we don't have to have the overpriced, expensive hotel coffee again. So this came from Blue Bottle, and they don't even print their name, they just show you that it is a Blue Bottle coffee cup. So I am having my usual soy latte. For those of you who don't know, I have some issues with dairy products. I don't know that I haven't officially been diagnosed as lactose intolerant, but I just kind of avoid dairy when I can, and it seems to be helping, so it seems like it's probably the problem. But anyway, I am excited. We've got some stops on our way to Napa Valley today. In total, if you went just straight there, it would be like an hour and a half to get to Napa Valley, but we are taking some detours. Welcome to our fancy BMW 4 Series rental car. Craig, on a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you to be driving a fancy BMW right now?
Better than our last rental car.
We are hanging out in the Sausalito Bay. You can see all the yachts in the background. It's kind of a quiet little town with some good shops and restaurants. We just had one of the best meals that we've had all week so far, and it was also subsequently one of the cheapest meals that we've had all week. It was just kind of this like diner place called the Lighthouse Cafe, and I mean, Craig got an omelet with some chorizo in it, and I got this turkey sandwich and clam chowder on the side, but everything was just like the best quality ever. It was delicious and exactly what we wanted. So anyway, we're enjoying some time in Sausalito before we head over to Muir Woods to do a little bit of hiking and check out the redwood trees. We found a dog shop or a pet store, and I got this cute little harness for Bear, so it's kind of hard to show you one-handed, but it's supposed to help him with pulling because he's just got these muscular little legs. So anyway, and it was actually pretty affordable, so I'm enjoying how regularly priced everything is in this city. It's not overly priced, but it's still, you know, great quality. So this has been a successful little detour. Yeah, we can if you want to get out and look around for a minute. Holy crap. So quiet up here. Alright, we are hanging out in Muir Woods for the moment. It's a little bright. There we go. So, as you can see, it's pretty dark in here. Pretty heavily wooded. So it's only been about 45 minutes since we were over at that cliff. And you can see if you look up over here, it's still bright outside, but it's just so heavily forested in here that it's dark and it's cold. You think it's about, what, 20 degrees colder in here? Something like that, yeah. So it's so pretty. If you ever get the chance, you need to come out here and check this out. Welcome to our room at the Andaz Napa Valley. We're debating how to say this hotel's name. So it is A-N-D-A-Z.
Andaz.
Andaz. Napa Valley.
You gotta stick up it.
That's right. So it's either Andaz or Andaz or something like that. Anyway, but our room is pretty nice. They put this giant dog bed in here This looks really comfortable for you, Craig. Oh, it's me. I need to clean up a little bit. So they have these fancy floating shelves. They told us everything is complimentary in the room except for the alcohol. So which means we're getting these potato chips and cookies. Heck yes. What is this? Is this a lamp? You're a lamp. This is a weird looking lamp. Nice. I like it. So we are quickly dirtying up this room with all of our junk. So.
Oh, your junk.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to edit this so much. So we've got this lovely king bed that takes up most of the room. Here's our closet. And we've got a lovely view of the city. So this is like the main corner right by the main entrance. Very nice. You can see the valley and hills in the background. That's where the wine drinking will take place. You gotta check out this bathroom. It is nicer than our bathroom at home. For some reason, every hotel, well, and I say every hotel, and so far it's just 2 of 2 hotels in California for us this trip. That's true, I did pick fancy hotels. Has a sliding door. That one is really hard to move, actually. Not a fan of sliding doors. But look at this bathroom. It's got marble everywhere. This is nicer than our bathroom at home. I would like to stay here forever and ever, please and thank you. Welcome to downtown Napa. Got a bunch of cute little shops that are all closed for the evening. We are heading out for dinner, but we are first going to make a couple stops. So we got ourselves all cleaned up and we're gonna be doing some wine tasting, hopefully, and getting a snack for Craig, who is very hungry. Gotta feed him every couple hours, otherwise he gets mad. You don't wanna make it mad. So we are gonna try to get into a winery where they'll maybe have a charcuterie board or something. Closed for team break. How dare they give their team a break? Don't they know I need to drink wine? All right, well, on to the next stop. Well, that was a great first stop. We went to Carpe Diem Wine Bar. Oh, but wait. Here we have Napkins Bar and Grill, and Craig insightfully said that it should really be called Napakins because that is where we are. Isn't that right, babe? That's right. So he'd like to write a formal letter to have them change it and then receive some royalties from it as well. So anyway, we're on our way to Oxbow Public Market, but we enjoyed a little appetizer snack ahead of dinner. So we got a wine flight, their red velvet wine flight, and we also got salads and a little prosciutto charcuterie board. I was really impressed with the Pinot Noir that we had. I'm already sounding like a wine snob, it's not good. And Craig liked their Syrah, and that's all I'm gonna say about it. I'm not gonna talk about the texture of the wine. It was just really delicious. So this place is huge. So our official game plan is to share a bunch of stuff. All right, so our first course of the evening here at Oxbow Public Market. Craig, why don't you walk us through our beers?
Farmhouse Ale, IPA, looks like New England style. This is a West Coast IPA, looks like another East Coast IPA, another East Coast double IPA, and this is an Imperial Milk Stout.
And it contains lactose, so I may or may not be drinking that one, but let's see. Which one will be your first? Hit and Switch's West Coast IPA. And how does it taste?
Like beer.
Like beer? Does it taste like a good beer?
Like a good beer.
Alright, so what we have, the world's smallest filet.
It is not that small. This is an appropriately sized filet.
Okay. Well, anyway, we're sharing everything, so we decided to piece our meal together. We got the pepperoni and peppers pizza. Craig, how's the steak?
Very good.
Well, anyway, I'm excited to try it. We picked out our own steak and had them grill it for us. And, you know, they just made this delicious looking pizza. So we're about to dig in on dinner. we'll let you know if we add any more courses to our meal, but for now, we're gonna enjoy. Welcome back to our hotel room. We have made it in for the night. We've had a few rounds of cocktails and we are finishing off with a nightcap. I am having the Noah's Mill bourbon, which is out of Bardstown, Kentucky, I believe. What are you sipping on?
Delmore 12.
That's good. Are you enjoying it?
Very good.
Very good. Are you enjoying it more so than your last experience when we went to Archer Hotel?
Yeah, Jefferson Ocean. I've heard a lot about it. Didn't really like it. Tasted like pickles.
It really did taste like pickles, though. And on top of that, we had really crappy bar service, so there's that. So
Didn't really make me happy.
nope. Spent 3 hours in Napa, and we're already feeling the snooty attitudes of the people complaining about the service we received. So it'll be interesting to see how we emerge after 2 days. So, but I'm excited because we're back in our hotel, and they told us that we could take our drinks to the room. I was like, that's perfect because I just want to lay in my bed. And I also want to eat some chocolate with my bourbon because that's how I prefer to have most of my whiskey. So I've got my big selection of Ghirardelli. We have broken into this just a little bit, but I'm really feeling some dark chocolate tonight. So I think I'm going to have to go for that 90, was it the 92? Is that?
I got 100, didn't they?
No, they did not have a 100. Are you silly? Can you imagine having a 100%? I think that's too bitter. Is it interesting that like I like light roast coffee, but I like the bitter chocolate? Does that seem wrong? 92%, yeah. This is what Mama's after. This is what we're here for. So I'm going to finish off my nightcap and then get an early night's rest so that we can be rested up for our first day of wine tasting tomorrow. So it's going to be an exciting, fun day. Thank you, as always, for watching my videos, and please be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. So have a good night.